Thank you for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. I'm your host, Tony Ringgold, and I hope that you're having a wonderful weekend thus far. Now, we know the weather has been extremely bipolar, so I hope everyone is making sure that they bundle up and keep themselves nice and safe, especially because the flu is still going around, people. So keep yourself safe and warm. Just stay home and listen to me, only on B106. Shameless plug. So, today, I have one of my most favorite people in the entire world. And I'm not just saying that. This lady, I met her back in 2010, and I had just moved to this area, and she was just an amazing person to me. She helped to actually really build and put me on a platform for my music, and we just been really good friends ever since. And so without further ado, I'm going to allow her to introduce herself.
Okay, thank you so much for having me, Tony. You know you're my favorite. Tony Ringgold is my favorite. My name is Greene, and I am the Vice President of United Way of Central Texas. Vice President of Resource Development of United Way of Central Texas.
Wait, I like it. She's the Vice President of Resource and Development of United Way Central Texas. I have the coolest friends ever. I'm just saying. So tell me, what does that even mean? That is such a long title.
It is a long title, but it encompasses a lot. It's basically everything that I did as Director of Public Relations. Mm-hmm. But as Director of Public Relations, I developed other relationships in the community that developed resources. And it just snowballed into let's make everything bigger and better. Not just media and not just one aspect of it, but developing United Way as a whole for the resources in the community.
Absolutely. So for people who may not know, of course, I'm sure everyone has heard United Way in one shape or form, but they may not know exactly what United Way is. Can you let us know?
Absolutely. United Way is an organization that connects people with the resources that they need in the community. So we do not necessarily write a check to an individual to help them with gas or rental assistance or food pantries. But I go out and we do campaigns workplace campaigns, raise money, and we fund other programs with other organizations that already have a process in place. So if there's a program that already does rental assistance or a food pantry, and they already have a process and procedure in place, we can help fund that program, and they can help more people with that additional resource. So all the money that is raised in our campaign stays right here in East Bell County.
Awesome. I love it. So you keep it within the community. Well, as we all know, tax season is officially here.
Yes,
people.
It is. Yes,
whether
it
we
is.
want it to be or not. Now, some of us filed our taxes on January of the 1st because we were trying to get that good refund. But others, may need a little extra help. And I love that you guys have something going on to help with tax preparation.
Yes, we have our VITA program. It's called Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. It is free.
Free 99, people.
Free 99. And it is to assist families that have household of $55,000 or less. And let it just be known, if you have 58, 59, 60, we're not going to turn you away.
Right.
But it is primarily for people again, in that household bracket. Last year, we prepared almost 1,000 tax returns.
Wow.
That equaled up to $1.4 million right back into this community. How many people went out and bought cars or down payments for that?
Right.
How many people got caught up on their homes or bought homes with that $1.4 million? And you're saying, why should I come to United Way? Why would I call them to get my taxes done? Because we are at a 99% acceptance rate by the IRS.
99%. That means that Sharika that got Your Way Tax Service incorporated in more than got you $12,000 back when you're only supposed to get $4,000, and now you got to pay the money back to IRS and them. Why don't you go to United Way and do it the right way? You're 99% accepted. Now you might not get that $15,000 back, but you're going to get what you're supposed to get back, and you don't have to worry about paying it back to the IRS.
That is true.
Hello.
Y'all
know I'm telling the truth. Somebody out there in the radio world say amen.
They need this. I'm telling you, it's so the people are so appreciative of it, and we have 8 different locations.
Yes, I see, and we want to tell the people each and every one of these locations.
We have one in Harker Heights at the Harker Heights YMCA on Mountain Lion.
Awesome.
The Girl Scouts in Killeen off of Lake Road, and then we have Belton Helping Hands Ministry in Belton, and then First Baptist Church of Belton, and then in Temple, Rose Hall, and we do that on Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and Saturdays. It's the most popular.
Wow, so 5 p.m. through 8 p.m. Tuesday and Thursdays, and then on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Rose Hall.
Yep, that's our most popular site. And then, again, in Temple, First Baptist Church, and Temple Community Clinic. So we have these locations. We also have Temple High School. We partnered up with Temple High School.
That's wonderful.
And all of these students went through the IRS certification process, and they are certified. They did it last year. Last year was our premier year, trying it out. Everything was so successful with that.
Yeah.
That we did it again. And so it's really great. We also launched rural sites. So like Gulfweight or San Saba, we have those locations available to get their taxes done, again, remotely.
Awesome. And if you want to make an appointment, you can go online at www.uwct.org, which is United Way Central Texas. Again, if you want to make an appointment online, you can go to www.uwct.org, or you can always call at 254-778-8616. Again, that is 254-778-8616. This is awesome.
It is. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Free tax preparation. Again, it's for a household income of $55,000 or less. If you're a few thousand over, don't not come. One of the things that I think is really important is knowing what you need to bring, so you don't have to make 2 or 3 trips. So what do they need to bring?
Thank you for bringing that up.
Yes.
They need to make sure they bring photo IDs for themselves and their spouse if they're married. If they are married, their spouse needs to be with them.
Okay. Y'all heard that now.
We cannot do a return where you're married but filing separately.
Okay.
We do not do state taxes from other areas. So like if you're military and you're coming in from, California or Florida where there's a state tax, we can't do that.
Okay.
But photo ID for yourself and your spouse, Social Security card for yourself, your spouse, and all of your dependents.
Okay.
All of your W-2s, proof of health insurance, and that could just be an insurance card. And if you can, bring your last year's tax return. And if you're expecting a refund, make sure you bring your banking information.
Okay, y'all, because if you want direct deposit and not have to wait 17 years for a check to come, then you want to make sure that you have your banking information, your account and routing number, so that they'll have a place to directly deposit that money. Okay, so make sure that you have that ready. Again, visit www.uwct.org. Now, let me ask you real quick. What if someone is self-employed? Do you help with those tax preparations as well?
Absolutely.
Great. See, even my business owners and entrepreneurs, they will help you, which sometimes can even be a little more difficult when it comes to preparation. Usually W-2s, you just enter in the information and, there may be certain things that they may be able to help you with as far as deductions and stuff like that. But when you get into that self-employment taxes, sometimes it is very, very time consuming and frustrating. And it would be great to have someone to help you with that preparation. So thank you, United Way. That's awesome. So you guys are always doing wonderful events. I heard something about the hometown huddle.
How did you hear about that?
I don't know. A little birdie just whispered it to me just now.
Yes, we have our annual hometown huddle. It is going to be at UMHB Saturday, March 23rd.
Ooh, okay.
It is free.
UMHB.
Okay. It is free, and it is for ages 7 to 12.
Okay.
And you're going to be on the field doing exercises. The exercises are led by Ike Shaw from T3.
Oh, okay.
And Jarrell Freeman is going to be there. You know, he is a UMHB alumni and former NFL player.
Awesome.
And then, of course, we'll have our national championship winners. All the football team will be there to guide our kids and to get them excited about exercise. That falls under our health pillar. We have a health pillar, financial stability, and education. And so with them going out there and exercising, and plus they get tired and they go home and take a nap.
And take a good nap. That's on a Saturday.
That is on a Saturday.
March 23rd, right?
March 23rd. Looking for volunteers for that. But if you're interested, you can visit us on our website, www.uwct.org, and register your child or children. There is no limit.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. That sounds like a whole lot of fun. And also, we need volunteers. So make sure, guys, if you would like to volunteer, and hey, do they have to be a certain age, or can you do teenage volunteers?
We can definitely take teenage volunteers.
Okay.
I mean, we are a nonprofit organization. We will sign off on your community service hours.
That's what I was going to say. All of your high school seniors out here that they're trying to hurry up and get some more community service hours, hey, you want to make sure that you come. Even if you're a junior, freshman, or a sophomore, you can come and get you some volunteer hours, and that looks really, really good on those college applications. So, again, visit www.uwct.org for more information. Now, I love the tiers that you talk about with United Way: financial stability, health, and education. I want to get into the financial stability. Now, I think that I heard about a program that you had before that helped with home buying, or savings, opportunity, assets, and results. Tell me about the SOAR collaborative.
Our SOAR program is extremely unique. It is a program designed to help individuals that want to either go back to school, post-secondary education, or purchase their first-time home. Get an application. If they qualify, open up a account with our Vice President of Community Impact. You, as a client, put in $1, and we, as the United Way and collaborators, put in $8.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
you mean
you heard me.
I'm gonna get 800 times my investment?
Yes. It is a legit
That's
program.
like real life, unbelievable, magical type stuff, people, that people don't even know is available. So you mean, okay, you're going to help me out. Break this down for me. Wait a minute.
Okay. You put in $1, and it's not at somebody else's house, or, it is a bank. Extraco Bank is our partner.
Yes.
You put in $1, we put in $8. You have to leave it open for at least 6 months. The more you put in, the more we can put in. So ultimately, we can pay up to $4,000. Leave it open for at least 6 months, and you take it out, pay for your post-secondary education or down payment for your home. And I will tell you this. Last year, I was able to be present to one of the closings. He closed his account at the Extraco Bank. He closed for his home at the title company, and then we interviewed him at his home with the reporter. And the home was built alongside with Habitat for Humanity. And they asked him, the reporter asked him, what does this home mean to you? What does this mean? And he said freedom. And the reason why it actually meant freedom to him was because he was in a wheelchair. He was born with cerebral palsy, and although he could walk, as he's getting older, it's harder for him. He was living in a trailer. So in the trailer, he did not have a lot of room to move around. But with this new Habitat home, open floor plan, and it was, wide open from the living room to the kitchen. And then the doorways are wider from the, bathroom to the bedroom, and he could move effortlessly through each doorway with his wheelchair or not with his wheelchair.
Wow, Shell, that is like a tearjerker.
Oh no, it is. It's pretty amazing.
That is awesome. So if people want to know more about the SOAR Collaborative, what do they need to do?
Call us on up at United Way 254-778-8616 and just say you want to know more about the SOAR program.
Awesome. Okay, so now this is another thing. Wait a minute. I see something here. I'm looking at this brochure with all this wonderful information. The Certified Health Insurance Marketplace Navigators. No?
We did have that.
Okay.
Things have changed in administration.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we're going to X that. We're going to... Oh, but we have 211 here.
Yes.
Tell me about 211 for those who may not know.
211 is an information hotline. You can call 211 anywhere in the state of Texas to find out what resources are available. And I'll give you an example. During Hurricane Harvey, even though the hurricane happened down there and we're obviously up here, the main hub is down there.
Right.
Hurricane came in, knocked the towers down, the calls rolled over. And our ladies worked 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks that it happened, 7 to 7, 7 a.m., 7 p.m., 7 days out the week. And so the first wave of calls, the first thing that they do is when you call, they're going to ask you for your zip code that you're calling about. And the first wave of calls that we got was people asking to bring food to, the kids that were stuck in the home.
Right.
People are saying, can you come and get us? Because we are trying to get, to 911 and 911 isn't answering or they're not here.
Goodness.
There's nothing that, we can't do more than 911. Once they got safe, we said, we can help you. And so then the next wave of calls came in. We are safe. Where are the shelters? Where are the food pantries? And so we're able to get that information. And it doesn't matter where you're calling from. It's where you're calling about in Texas. And so then we were able to tell them, go to this shelter or go over here to get, food pantries, because sometimes it gets full.
Yes.
The information that you may have gotten 2 or 3 hours ago may not be accurate 2 or 3 hours later.
Right.
And so then it went to, okay, so I'm safe. I'm out of my place and I'm in the shelter, but I used all my money and my food stamps because it's the first of the month. How can I get more food stamps?
Oh, wow. And y'all help with that too?
And we could help give them that information so they could have asked for an extension.
Because that's true. Because if they went out and they grocery shopped and then the disaster happened, they wouldn't have access to any of that.
They wouldn't have access to that
or anything.
See, this is things that
you don't even think.
You don't think about that.
Wow.
And so, but 211, you can find out anything from domestic abuse, shelters, or programs. Our top 3 requests are assistance for rent, utilities, and food pantries. But you can find out anything if you wanted to volunteer, where you can volunteer at. If you needed toys, something happened, and it's around Christmas time. That we had got a lot of calls about that. Who's giving out toys for the kids?
Right.
And so any agency and organization can put that information on 211.
So if you want to be listed as someone that can help or as a resource, you would just call and let people know, or how do they do that?
They can call up to the office and we can get them set up on how to get their information out on the system.
Awesome. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break because we will talk the entire time, but we do have to pay some bills here. So keep it locked right here on Sundays at the Square, only on B106.